Hey, it's Colio, playing Dominions 4. And we're searching for magic sites, building up our army, getting ready to advance once more. Dark Knowledge, nothing. Dark Knowledge, one site. Let's go look at it. An Enchanted Tomb, extra death gems, okay. Ia Cast, nothing. Bubba, Shaz, nothing. Lulu, Bone Lord, Fork. Oh, okay. Just one place. Not too bad. Going to deliver these troops. We're going to grab the new slaves and throw them in. Look at how many troops Sergeant Tacos can lead. It's going to be incredible. And let's grab these mages. Oh, wow. By grab these mages, I meant grab things that weren't the mages as well. Okay. Cast more spells. Chances are there's not going to be many more to look for. Our respects. What's the other one? Enchantment is where the water one is, right? Maybe. Or it's up here. Voice of Aspu. I got to pay attention to that one. Whoever can cast that should be casting that, I think. And that's actually the last Haruspex, so. Voice of Aspu, and after that, I don't seem to have any of the other ones, so we're gonna just cancel that one. You can cast it though, can't you? Yep. You cannot. There's another one. Okay. Couple things. Forge one more item. Something that defends against magic. Is that possible? Water lens. I don't know. Resilience. Reinvigoration. It's not too bad. Keep fatigue down. Regeneration. I'm starting to think that would be a good thing for our main guy, actually. The enlargement might be good. Just the extra size. Shock resistance luck. That's something. Water breathing. Frost, talisman, snake ring. Water breathing. Pearls. Protection. It's just armor. It's a little extra armor. Lodestone amulet. Magic resistance. +2. It's probably where we're going to go, though. I think that's the best we can get. Yeah, okay. I did pick the right one, right? Oh, I got to make sure. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was. Okay. So a couple of these guys not doing anything. It'll be alright. Any of these on patrol, we can go ahead and take them off patrol. So I think as soon as Hammer gets up here, he's going to deposit his troops. Pretty good force he's got with him. At least 80. I think 80. No, 60. That's his max. He might be able to command more now, though. Oh yeah, he can command 105. He's gotten a lot more experienced. So 105 extra troops. And of course we're recruiting more troops into our armies. And with all of that, it should be enough to maybe push out once more. And then he'll continue bringing in more troops as we go. But that should be about 1 or 2 more turns. And then we'll start getting back into the action, so to say. How's our research going? Still on level 4 there. 1 more turn on that. Let's go ahead and do it. Time do we got? I got 2:30 now. In the morning for me. Kind of tell from these episodes. Research is complete in conjuration, so move on to alteration. Cast Haruspex, nothing. Voice of Aspu, nothing. Haruspex, And Aspu, nothing. Oh well. Didn't get attacked. Okay, here. Let's work with this army. All of this. Go into this. Huge, huge pile of creatures in this. Pretty insane. I might actually... Oh, I definitely don't want to hurt their morale in any way because it's pretty low to begin with. So we'll still keep them in the world's largest clump off to the side probably. Or right in the... Yeah, right in the middle. They're a slave unit. They should take the brunt at this point. All these units that you've got, let's dump them off up here. And I'll go through that in a second. First, I'm just going to go ahead and click you down here so I don't forget. Now, I think, looking at it, we're going to put the slingers in here. We're going to put all these divine troops with him, but in a different squad. All of these troops there. Move some of these serpents around. That's something. I gotta make sure I'm getting lots of them serpents. Put these in here. Still not a full group. And the archers can go with probably Bomani. Or actually with him. It's good morale for them. That'll be fine. Maybe I'll put the slingers with him as well. He'll be kind of commanding an archer unit. It's kind of backwards, but I'll go with it. Attack closest. These things are going to hold an attack closest. Or better yet, hold an attack enemy archers. So I'm going to put them off to the side. They're going to wait until they get blessed by divine blessing. They give them, what little stats they can. And they're going to wait a little bit to let the the big armies charge in and take the brunt of attacks. But afterwards, they're going to be off to the side, and they're going to try and go around the enemy and hit their archers. I think it's a good use for them. Still got a good front line. These are going to fire closest. And really, I could just mix them together, probably have the same effect. They're both doing the same thing anyway. And we can put these in the line again. Somewhere about here. Okay, all our mages have spells, correct? Yeah. It's kind of it's like there's a lot of troops in this force, but it's all in like a couple squads. Kind of funny. I guess one thing I could do is cut this into 2 squads. That might be smart. Take this wherever I can get it. Okay. Both of them 93. And maybe I put one a little higher. This will get them down into smaller big clumps, but without any morale penalty. So that's a pretty smart idea. He can command two squads easily enough. So we'll do that. And this one's in a pretty good spot. Happy with that. Let's close this. So Hammer's leaving. This looks to be undefended. Oddly. So now would be the time to march. So let's grab everybody besides Hammer. Move them in. Another thing is I want to make sure we haven't learned any new magic that I want to have cast. So, and equip them items, don't forget that. But delete Blade Rend. Let's see what else he's got. I've learned a lot of new research things. There's Iron Skin. Again, he's still in the back. Some sort of recuperation thing might be really good for him. Earthquake sounds great, but it affects the entire battlefield, and I'm pretty sure that includes my own troops. Not sure if I want to go that route. Quagmire? Enchantment. Water will seep from the ground, quickly become soft and difficult to traverse. The battleground is turned into a swamp, and most units will get penalized for fighting there. The enchantment lasts for the entire battle or until the caster dies. I wonder if that's a benefit to us. I don't think most of my regular troops have like swamp survival, even though they are more accustomed to swamps. Probably have a negative effect on us as well. I'm not seeing anything better than Blade Wind now. Okay. I feel like some of my mages are probably clumped up right here. And no idea who they are. I think this is one of them. This is my prophet. He kind of needs to be in that area. He's good. All of these should be fine. I can see these little pixels for these ones. This one looks, yeah, put him a little lower. This one, fill in a gap up here. And that one. There we go. Still recruiting new soldiers here, as well as here. Alright. I promised a battle. Let's get to it. I want to see something, actually. Been a while, though. Probably not the most impressive battle this one will be. Unless he moves some troops in. It doesn't look like he did, just based off of what I just saw. The battle at Ivanmore. I expect a pretty easy victory here. So here's the new army. Build up. We see the slingers, a couple archers every now and then. The sacred units. They're amazing headdresses. Slave army. Nothing too fancy. A big line of mages, though, are a nice new addition. And a priest out there. And one little dead soldier to boot. And they got a couple things here. Some summoned units. Archers are still really annoying. Healing lights. Helping out. This Legions of Steel was really good. Boosting some armor. Oh yeah, let's watch. Oh, I forgot to put his items on. Oops. And that really sucks because he needs to go back to a laboratory if he wants items equipped. That was really dumb. I even said it. Oh well. Blade Wind. Ooh, nice. Just barely caught that one. I wonder how he does up here. He doesn't have a lot of hit points. Maybe he's taking some damage. It doesn't look like it. Maybe he's just low to begin with, but tons of armor, so he should be fine. I think magic will be a real danger for him, though. Keeps him from being a true thug. You can see that blue when he attacks with the Frostbrand. It's pretty cool. Poison clouds. There's an undead army being summoned back here. They're never going to get any action, though. It's just something they default to. Necromancers. Okay, what did we lose? 20 elites, another Sacred Serpent, some Poison Slingers. I don't know what's up with that Soulless Warrior. I think we're gaining Soulless Warriors. That -1 means we gained a warrior. They're kind of useless though, so. 76. Looks like a lot of these, they weren't in province defense. There's actually an army there. Unexpected event, nature gems, okay. Alright. This is so unfortunate that okay, I'm gonna move. Oh, that sucks. I gotta move the whole army back just to pick up some, unless there's a laboratory in one of these, and there doesn't seem to be. I'll move the whole army back just to pick up those items that I forgot to equip. But we can go straight from here into this next territory where we were going anyway, so it'll be okay. Big thing is the defense that they can't take away from us, and we got so much gold that this is no issue. I'm thinking 50 or 60 is the go-to number for they can't touch it anymore. Looks like a couple retreating units come back to this spot. Research and alteration. Let's go on to thaumaturgy. No, I think blood magic is just completely useless for us. We have no blood mages, and I don't tend to like that magic anyway. Okay. Let's see what we have for him to pick up. Quite the army of archers. Here. Alright, Latu. Let's equip the things I forgot to equip to you before. Pretty sure I could just equip it and put it where it's supposed to go anyway, but there we go. So a little more magic resistance up to 16. Not too bad. And more strength and reinvigoration, which is going to help with his fatigue, so he doesn't become fatigued from all this stuff he's carrying. Okay, all of y'all, go attack. It looks like, I mean, Hernandez has been in here for a while, and they just, looks like they're going down south or something. I don't know. I guess Hernandez can move on now. There's no point scouting this area out, but it's dangerous to move into these areas with castles, so maybe he'll move up here. And before we forget, Hammer's got to start moving back. Deliver those archers. And up here, might as well pick up what we can before we forget. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that anymore. There we go. End turn. Goodness, I don't think I've ever recorded this many videos in one sitting. It's going to take me absolutely forever to do all the light rendering for them, especially on the laptop. And uploading it, don't even joke. Motel internet? It'll be weeks before you see this. If I decide to upload it. Pretty decent army here. Again, the wolves, nothing we haven't seen, I don't believe. The elephants are the most dangerous thing on this field. And of course, archers, always a concern. But let's speed through it a bit. Luckily, we have a much better backline force of archers and slingers and mages. Archers, them elephants shoving our people around and trampling them. I like that frost blend. It looks pretty cool. Blade wind. Mildly effective. Kill the elephants. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Looks like one of them's been frozen. Or something's been something happens to him. Look at Latu, right in the middle of him. He don't even care. Doesn't look like he's taking any damage. It's good. What's his fatigue like? Yeah, he's at 22. Some other things. Let's look at some of these units' morale. They're at 14 over on this side. We're looking at like 13 down the middle. Ooh, they're suffering. Looks like they're actually retreating. They took quite a bit of the elephants. Probably caused them to lose quite a bit of morale. Let's keep going. tell you, that lizard hero is pretty cool. I like how you can see him, and when he attacks, you know you know when he does. Pretty cool. I think he might have taken damage right there. I don't know if that was him or somebody next to him. No, he's at 9 health. Something hurt him. He could die being up in the front like this, but I think it's more fun having him up there smiting our enemies for us. It wasn't the easiest battle ever, but we won. Actually, a lot of them ran away. I got all the commanders. Ooh. Never mind. I'm dumb. This is our side. We've got all our commanders. We didn't lose that much. Elite warriors, some heavy infantry. That's kind of sad. More sacred serpents, which we need to start recruiting some of those. And, yeah, okay, that's fine. So, yeah, they did lose their Bandar Local. See, I thought for a second this was my side. It is not. They lost a lot more. 152. That's good. Okay, over here. Let's make sure we're recruiting these serpents. And anything else we can. There's a lot of resources coming in now. And that's because we took these 2 areas, and they're starting to contribute to that. So we start getting even bigger armies from here. Back here, they're still maxed out. Alright. Sadly, Hammer's not going to be able to get anything anywhere it needs to go very fast. But if he comes in here, I'd say this is a pretty good spot for a fort to start building it up. Even though we're going to capture this fort anyway. But this is a better spot. And it'll give him something to do. Meanwhile, we're continuing on the march. And this... Ooh, wait a second. I clicked the wrong one. This needs lots of clicks. All the clicks. Gonna click so hard. There we go. Got a couple scragglers that have run off. It's alright. Okay. We will end the turn. That was a pretty long battle. That was a long one. There was 2 big battles there. A proclamation from Bandar Log. Devon, the Bandar commander, shall hereby be known as the prophet of Astaroth. I wonder who killed his prophet. It could have been us. There's a battle at Polmania. This is our battle. Seeing as it's a castle, there shouldn't be too much here. Okay, it's a decent force. A lot of tigers, which is something new. Well, no, we've seen a couple of them, but they've got a unit that actually rides the tigers like cavalry. We haven't got to see much of that. And anytime that rider's taken out, they get a tiger. They've still got a tiger mount underneath, you know. They can fight. And that's probably where they got these tigers from. As they used to have riders and they've died. Ooh, man. That just dropped some ice on our own guys pretty hard. Back in that corner. Okay. See lady monkeys. Pretty dangerous. Hard to kill at least. That's a good hit. Oh man. That ice thing is pretty effective as long as it hits the enemy. Oh yeah. Them ice mages are doing work. Ladu's still alive and kicking. He's back up to decent health. Over here, those scorpions and ants and all kinds of insects. Look, large ants, Giant scorpions, red ants. What are these back here? That one's dead. Jaguar. There's a frog. Look at all these animals. It's pretty cool. I wonder if he's not moving anywhere. He's not fatigued. Oh no. He's moving a bit. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, he's flying now. Boots of quickness. Alright, how'd that go? This was us. We lost an archer. Couple units, not too bad. They lost a noble. And a lot of units. 117. There's a battle at Batagne. Probably, yeah, that one right in the middle that we just left. 60 province defense. Can it hold up against this big force? We'll find out. Be doing okay, but kind of have my doubts. Not the best of units in here, though there are a lot of them. Even if they do take it, they are going to lose a lot. And we're just going to come right back and take it back from them. Yep, we're in a full route. We did quite a bit of damage there. Yeah, they lost 46 units. Ooh, wow. A lot of them archers that were there, the ones that their logistics commander Hammer brought in. Luckily, he escaped. And we didn't lose too many of the archers that were there. I didn't even notice that they were part of that force. I thought they were part of the province defense. It's kind of cool that they were there just to do a little more damage. We've started to destroy the gate at Fort Pomania. It'll take a while. So where did he go to, I wonder? There he is. What does he have to pick up here? It looks like he lost his whole force. They scattered in all directions. Man, that was pretty crazy. They did bring the heat. I'll move back, collect these ones. Or better yet, maybe just move back to here and collect those. We'll take... Yeah, last time I split up, things didn't go too well. Maybe taking this castle first is a good option. I don't think he's in a good position to take anything further from that. His dominion's pretty strong. We'll keep sieging. our supply usage is so far down, it's hilarious. I think what we need is another commander moving things around. So let's get on that. Gonna make a Lizard Lord. Okay. Up here, we're still recruiting just fine, yeah? Oh, we lost a lot of resources because we lost Batagne. You can see it happening. That's sad. I don't want to come right back. I want to finish sieging this. So we'll hit end turn and we'll end the episode here. Shouldn't be too many more fights left before we finish this game out. Conquer the land for Bomani, right? Yeah. But thanks for watching. Later.